Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to Beat Sweet's Farm. It is a chilly morning here in Florida. We are finally feeling fall temperatures. I'm so excited. I love this time of year, even though it lasts only a very little bit before it gets hot all over again. I do enjoy the cold weather. It's one thing I miss about living up north. It's been a pretty eventful morning this morning. I think we missed the bus today for the kids, or the bus came super early, so somehow we missed it, so I had to drive them to school today. Then I came home and our Mammy, our little shy dog up there, she got out. She dug out through the bottom of the fence, so I had to go get her back in, which was pretty easy, but usually she's really scared of us, so she doesn't come in that easily. And then I was patching up an area in the sheep pen because they kept getting out at nighttime, and they're supposed to be locked up in there at night. They kept getting out because the dogs keep going in and out of there too. So I just patched that little area up. And now, since it's a little bit of a cooler day, it's going to be a really cold night tonight, I'm going to just restock, well, put some hay inside of the pig pens. Let me try to get in through this gate first because the sheep are going to try to get out. So our sheep are doing good. Cookie, I thought she would be due in November, but today is the 1st of December and she is not close. I think she's getting closer, but she's not as close as I thought she would be. Her belly is not as big as it usually is, so I'm thinking she's only going to have one baby. But her milk bag is growing, as you can see here. It's starting to fill up. And Chloe's is a little bit, but she's way far behind than Cookie. Cookie will be the first one to have babies. So I'm thinking maybe end of December. And she's also not that big, so it might mean that she's not as far along, or she might just have one baby this time instead of two. Because when she has two, her belly pokes out side to side and she's really big, and she just doesn't look that big. But we know for sure she is pregnant. And her bag is growing, so usually she has the babies or baby in about a month after that starts happening. This would be her, I believe, 3rd go round, so I know every time could be different. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning after I got everybody settled down. I still got to feed the quails up there, but I fed everybody back here, and I'm just gonna fill up their little pens with some hay just to keep them warmer at nighttime. And I'm gonna put some hay over there where the sheep are. They're probably just gonna eat it. They're not gonna use it as bedding, but just in case. And because Cookie is getting closer to giving birth, I want to have some hay there just in case. You never know when she could really have them. So that's what I'm about to do right now, and then I'm just gonna finish the farm chores in the front, but I'm pretty much done back here. And they're eating all the hay. You're eating all your bedding. Yeah, we don't have that much grass back here. It's drying up, so I will have to start feeding them hay and some extra feed in the evenings. So let me fill up the pig pens and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. It's so funny, even the pigs got furry. This is Peanut right here, our little pet one. He got all fluffy because of the cold weather too. It's like natural cold protection. So I'm just putting some hay in the pen like that, and then I gotta put it in those pigs' pen over there too. And that'll just help. Hey Peanut! That'll just help keep the cold out. It really doesn't get that cold in Florida. This is probably as cold as it's gonna get. Hopefully we don't get an actual freeze where it's gonna mess up our plants. But I really like the colder weather. Alright, let me close this up. I'm gonna fill up their little house with some more hay, and the rest will go to the sheep. Alright, this is the second pig pen. They are tearing this one apart, but there's some hay in there to help and keep them warm. What are you guys doing? I'm gonna have to fix this one of these days. They keep pushing on it and it's opening up. But now you guys got some hay to sleep on. Look how furry you guys are. And then I'll fill up what's left of the hay for the sheep. I think they're just gonna eat it, so I have an extra bale too, but I'm gonna try to not open it. That way they won't eat it all, because I want them to have some for nighttime. Let me close up this little pig pen door and dump the rest in the sheep area. Alright, hope you guys got some sheep ASMR there. I'll have to see what actually recorded. Just Aspen and Nova running around. Those girls are best friends. That's all they do all day long. Alright. Try to get this whole wagon in here, that way I can dump it. The sheep don't have too much of shelter, but they're pretty cold hardy as well. They grow thick winter coats. But we built them this little sheep shack just to kind of hold the bedding in, and it protects them from like the heavy rain. I'll just put this in here. They're just gonna end up eating it anyway. As Cookie gets closer and closer to her due date, I'm gonna really fill this up with some hay. Even though she never really ends up having them in here, she usually goes under the tree and has her babies. Alright, I think I'll just leave this in here for now. That way, when I bring that other bale out, it'll be there. Yeah, it was just a little area over here they kept escaping, so I patched it up. And they should be good now. The dog's like sleeping in here with the sheep, apparently, because every morning I see them in there, but I don't like that they're messing up that fence, opening up that fence, because then when the sheep do have their babies, the babies are going to try to get out at nighttime, and that's just a safety hazard. So definitely don't want that to happen. It looks like the pigs all went into the little house. I gotta close this a little bit tighter. There's no piggies out here, they all went inside the pen. I hear them messing around with the hay. These look like they're just eating the hay out here. They're not interested. Got one going in. But let me close this pig pen out, and I'm gonna finish the farm chores in the front. So what I'm mostly looking forward to right now with our small farm is obviously the sheep. I'm excited to see what they end up having. Look how big our little quails are. These are the ones that I hatched not that long ago, the one where there was only 5 survivors. They're already almost full grown size, ready to go in with the adults. But I'm looking forward to the baby sheep. I'm not sure if I'm going to be milking this time. I might just let the baby have all the milk unless she only has the one. If she has 2 lambs, I think I'm just going to let her be and let her take care of her babies, because I still have a freezer full of milk from the last time when I was milking both of them. We have 2 female sheep, and I don't really have a need to milk her right now. I still have plenty of soap for, not soap, plenty of frozen sheep milk to make soap with. So I might not even have to milk her this time. Feed the quails, then I gotta feed the quails in the big cage. And that's pretty much it for up here. Oh, they still got water. Yeah, it was an eventful morning. But everything is almost done now. Our quails started laying again. They took a break for a little bit. I'm glad they're laying again because the last hatch I've been updating you guys on, only the one quail hatched and the one baby chicken. They're still alive and they're good, but I don't know what happened. Just the one of each. So I'm going to load up the incubator again with some more quail eggs once I get enough. I'm getting about 3 or 4 quail eggs a day. And try to get some more quails out. So I just wanted to give you guys a short update. Luckily here in Florida it doesn't get that cold, so we really don't need like a barn or anything. It's obviously not going to snow. It's not going to freeze over. So the only thing you really have to do with your animals, unless there's baby animals, all you really have to do is give them some extra bedding. The chicken coop already has a bunch of hay in there, so I don't have to do anything extra for them. And believe it or not, chickens are very cold hardy. Like, some people put heat lamps in the coops. I guess unless you're in an area where it snows, I would see why that would be necessary. But I don't know. I don't think they need all that. And half the time those heat lamps end up turning into fires, burning the whole coop down. So wherever we decide to move in the future, I guess we'll have to see what everybody else is doing. But here in Florida, there's very little maintenance in the winter time. It doesn't get that cold. So these are all the quails we have right now. I really want to hatch some more so we can have... Where are you guys fighting? Have some more, but we haven't been having good hatch rates. We had a good hatch rate like the first 2 times, and after that it has not been good. I don't know how many males we have in here. I see a few of the females have the bare spots on the back of their heads, so that means they're getting overmated. But if anything, that should give us a better hatch rate. There might be something wrong with our incubator as well. I know this last time I slacked on paying attention to the incubator, so that's probably my fault. But even the time before that, we had a lot of eggs in there and only 5 quails survived. So I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, there's nothing new going on in the gardens, so I don't have any garden updates. Just wanted to give you guys an update on our sheep, our little pigs, and Buddy the cow, how big he's getting. He's just having the time of his life up here. And I got a few more things to do out here, fill up some water buckets, and I am done for the morning. And I gotta get back inside and finish some candle orders that I have. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and rest of the week. And I'm not sure when my next video will be, but I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.